Hi, dearies. Good day to all of you, and welcome to week 4 of our semester. And yeah, I hope that you are doing great back at home there, having good place to stay, having good food to eat. Be grateful, be glad. Okay? So, we are going to go into our fourth week. Okay, we're going to walk into our fourth week now. And yes, successfully, with your good cooperation, we have completed 3 weeks of our online semester. I would say our online tasks, our online classes. Okay, so we are going to go into week 4. And yes, this week 4 we're going to look at another topic, okay, that would be purely on online advertising. So last week we looked at some part of SOSTAC, okay, SOSTAC planning model, and you have done some tutorials in that. Okay, so I will grade your tutorials soon and let you know on the outcome. And without further ado, let's just go into this week's session that's going to be on online advertising. It's going to be very interesting actually, but there will be a little bit of technical things that you need to know, but I will just try to make it easier for your understanding. Okay, so what exactly we're going to learn today? Sorry for that. So what exactly we're going to learn today? There are only two main parts that we're going to look at today. Which the first one is, what is online advertising? So we're going to look at the definitions of online advertising, examples, and types of online advertising vehicles. Okay, we're going to look at it. And then we're going to look at the next part, which is types of display advertising. So there are about 5 types of display advertising that we will look at today. Okay, so this is going to be the agenda for this whole week. Okay, chapter 2 is a bit long chapter, therefore I have actually divided this chapter into 2 sessions. So this week would be the first session, next week would be the second session. So under the first session, these are the 2 subtopics that we are going to learn. Okay, and yeah, my slides is as usual, so brief, it's very brief, but I've actually included reading materials, detailed reading materials in your island, so you can just go back to your reading materials and you can just connect that with this presentation. Okay, yeah, you all should know that my slides is always very brief, okay, because that is the purpose of PowerPoint. It's PowerPoint. Okay, let's look at the first part, which is about online advertising. So what exactly this online advertising carries? Okay, so if you look at the definition here, online advertising is actually a kind of marketing strategies, okay, where it uses internet, okay, where you do your marketing activities, your marketing effort, okay, where you do your marketing messages. You try to bring your marketing messages to your target audience with the help of internet. If you look at the traditional advertising method usually would be through television, through radio advertisement, through print advertisement, billboards, flyers, brochures. All these are example of traditional advertising, but we are just going to transit from the traditional way into digital world. That's going to be the online advertising. So in short, what exactly you're going to learn is, what are the online tools that you can use to advertise your product and services in the market platforms. So in short, that's what you're going to learn today. Okay, so that means your advertisement could appear in a web browser, search engine like Google, Yahoo, or social media like Facebook, Instagram, okay, mobile devices, even in email, like receiving email advertisement and all that. So we're going to look at how exactly all these are working at the back of this digital platform. Okay, so online advertising, there are about few advantages of going into online advertising. Okay, of course it the use of online advertising are increasing day to day, and a lot of people actually are getting benefits from this online advertising. And number of reasons why a lot of businesses opt into online advertising is, first, it is relatively inexpensive. Like, you don't need to hire people to go and put flyers in the house, and then you don't need to pay like thousands to get your billboard on that highway, on that part of highway. You don't need to do all that. Okay, online advertising is so cheap. Okay, it is inexpensive, because even if you have a social media account, okay, you make it official, and then you can start post about your products, your services. You can start promote about your products and services, which the second benefit, it will reach wide audience, number of audience, thousands, millions of people will reach to your advertisement in just one click. Okay, so it is inexpensive, it will reach a wide target audience, because you see, when you go for online advertising, you can actually reach beyond boundaries. You can go beyond geographical area. You can reach a lot of geographical area in just one click. You don't need to be personally there. You don't need to personally go down to the each geographical area to advertise about your product or services. You just sit in front of your laptop, in front of your mobile device, just with one click. Okay, after your marketing effort is ready, after your marketing plan is ready, with just one click, it will reach thousands and millions of people, and a lot of people will get to know about your product or services. This is what we call as a viral, which is like so viral now. Okay, and another advantage of going online advertising is it can be tracked to measure the success or the failure of particular marketing effort. Of course, when you have online advertising method, it will help you to track how many target audience you have sent out the email, how many people you have blasted the marketing flyers, online banners, for example, and how many people responded to your advertisement, how many people just ignore it, how many people didn't even open to view your advertisement. So you will have all this tracking system, which will help you to enhance your business even further, which will help you to enhance your marketing activities and effort even further. And you see, another advantage of online advertising is that it can be personalized to a specific target audience. Let's say if you have this one target audience that you really want to personalize your service or your product based on their purchase behavior or a purchase history, for example, you can use online advertising, where you can send personalized email to these people. Okay, normally if you subscribe for any newsletter, like from Watson or from AirAsia, normally you will receive a lot of emails. Some emails could be personalized to you based on your usage, based on the frequency, how frequent you're using that particular product or service. So you might get some discounts, and you can get some marketing promotion based on your usage. So this is example of personalized message or personalized marketing effort for target audience. Okay, so online advertising means where you send your marketing messages, you share your marketing messages to your target audience with the help of internet, or in short, it involves the use of internet as a medium to reach more people in your website. Okay, and some of the advantages, we looked at about 4 advantages of using online advertising. The first one, yes, it is inexpensive, it is cheap, it can reach small number of people, large number of people. Yes, it can reach a wide audience, large number of people. You can track the success and failure of the advertising effort, and it can be personalized to a target audience. Okay, so these are some of the advantages of going into online advertising. And there are many forms of online advertising, or I would say types of online advertising. Okay, I will include this in your reading material, as I missed this in your slide. Okay, sorry for that. So types of online advertising. Okay, there are about we're going to see about like 3 types of online advertising here. For example, the first type of online advertising here is display ads. Okay, so display ads could be in the form of all shapes, sizes and texts that is relevant to the content of a page. Okay, that could be like a banner. Okay, banner ad promotion, maybe like there is a new cosmetic product from Sephora, and then you start browsing maybe some cosmetic website. Okay, website on skincare. You're getting to get some information on skincare. Suddenly there is one banner pop out at the right corner of the page. Okay, Sephora facial cream 50% discount. Okay, this is online banner or online display ads. Okay, that is one type. Another type of online advertising is email advertising. Yeah, as I mentioned earlier, those newsletters, those promotional emails like 50% discount for this raya, 20% discount for school holiday, come and grab it. Okay, so that is email advertisement. Okay, normally the one that you receive emails in the form of coupons or newsletter. The third one is native ads. Native ads is normally it is a form of sponsored post. Okay, let's say if you're watching or if you're reading one of the page like sports page, and then there is a sponsored in that sports page, so that is example of native ads. Okay, but you don't need to worry much on this. Okay, or another example of native ads that I can give it to you is like okay, let's say you are browsing Air Asia. Okay, you're browsing Air Asia, and then suddenly Airbnb is popping out there. Okay, that is example of native ads where Air Asia could have sponsored Airbnb, some part of Airbnb. So when the parent company sponsor this kind of small companies, and when that small companies appeared on that parent company's web page, okay, this is called native ads by sponsorship. It happened by sponsorship. So these are some of the types of online advertising. Okay, don't worry much about online advertising. In your exam, this part would not be touched so much. Okay, or I would say that types of online advertising might not be touched so much. Even if you have question, you'll only have it in your MCQ part. Okay, got it? I hope you're still okay. So let's look at the next part, which is the vehicles of online advertisement. Okay, which means online advertisements are generally purchased through one of this vehicle. Okay, so vehicle means how these advertisements are moved through the internet medium. Okay, so the first online advertisement vehicle is what we call as cost per thousand. Okay, before I go into this, I just want to let you know what exactly this online advertisement is all about. Online advertisement vehicle is all about. It means you as a company, okay, who's running a product or service, which are the platforms or how you can advertise your product or services using browser, using search engine. So that is online advertisement vehicle. Okay, so we are going to look at 3 online advertisement vehicle. Okay, the first one is what we call as you can see there, cost per thousand or CPM. Okay, which means advertisers, they pay when their messages are exposed to specific audiences. Okay, again I'm mentioning to you, online advertisement vehicle means how advertisers use certain media to advertise their product or services. Okay, how this media help this marketers to move their advertisement so that it reach the specific or the potential target audience. Okay, so the first one is cost per thousand or CPM. Okay, and advertisers frequently measures the success of CPM campaign by its click-through rate. Okay, which is a percentage of people who click into your advertisement. Example, okay, you are checking out, okay, maybe end of the year you plan to go okay, not this year lah, maybe next year since COVID. Okay, early next year you plan to go to UK, for example. Okay, you want to go foreign holidays to UK. Okay, so you started to read blogs and you started to find out tickets in UK, about UK, know what you can do and all that. Okay, or you start to put, okay, the best coffee in UK Oxford Street, for example. Okay, so you start to browse, you start to walk, you start to read about it. Suddenly there is one advertisement pop out, or you can see in the middle of your article there's one advertisement, showing hand, okay, asking you to click. Okay, when you click into that advertisement, okay, automatically the marketer will need to pay the search engine for putting the advertisement for you. Okay, this kind of things will happen. Okay, for example, another example to make it clear for you, let's say you are a blogger. Okay, you are a blogger who loves to travel. Okay, let's keep to the same situation. You want to travel to UK. Okay, you're finding for some good coffee around Oxford Street, for example, or you want to find for a bookshop in Oxford Street, for example. Oxford Street is one of the famous street in London. Yeah, get to know that. Okay, so you start to read the blog of this one person. Okay, you read. Suddenly there is one link below there. Okay, hipster cafes in London, ABC Cafe. Okay, then you click on that. Then you say, okay, what is this hipster cafe in London? Okay, let me just click in this ABC Cafe. You click in that cafe. So once you click, the marketer will need to pay the blogger, because the blogger allow the advertisement to be advertised in the blog, and the marketer will pay the blogger. So once you click, the blogger will get the money. Regardless, you clicked and then you read about the coffee house or not, regardless whether you purchase any coffee in that coffee house or not, regardless that, the moment you click, the blogger will get the commission. The marketer will need to pay the commission to the blogger. So this is the deal between the blogger and the marketer. One example I'm giving to you. Okay, why marketers need to do that? You can ask the question, means why marketers must do that? It's just that audience can just click and they can just leave the page. It's not going to give any benefit to the marketers because there's no sales sometimes. Yes, sometimes this click through will give awareness to the potential customers about the existence of the particular business. When we click, sometimes you see, what is this? Oh, this business do exist. this kind of coffee or this kind of cafe do exist. So it creates awareness, or it helped to create awareness in the potential customer, though sometimes there not be any transition or any sales happen there. Okay, so this is the most sense, or the most CPM makes the most sense for a campaign focus on increasing the brand awareness, or if you just want to deliver the specific message of your business. So that's why cost per thousand, which means it is based on the click-through rate. Click-through rate means the percentage of individuals viewing a web page who click on the web advertisement that appear on the page. You know, I just said a blogger, and then this coffee house advertisement pop out in that blogger's page. You are reading the blogger's article, suddenly you see this advertisement pop out, click on that advertisement, and then that advertisement take you to the official web page of the coffee house. Then you start reading, or sometimes in the middle you feel, okay, I am malas ready lah, I want to go out. Then you close. Still the blogger will get money, still the marketer will pay certain amount of commission to the blogger, because the blogger already uh, exposed to you that particular cafe. So this will help. Maybe in future you will remember, oh, the other day I got click in this website, why don't I just go again and check, since I'm going to go to UK next week, for example. Okay, so this will help to create awareness about that particular business, to say, hey, you see, we do exist. Okay, you want to send a specific message. So if you look at click or cost per thousand, CPM is all about creating impression about your business. Okay, regardless whether you generate sales from particular click or not, as long as you create impression. So if the goal of your marketing campaign is to increase your brand visibility, you want people to turn to your brand, you want people to recognize your brand, then this CPM method would be ideal for you. Okay, so normally website publishers like CPM advertising because they get paid for just displaying the ads, like bloggers, some website publishers, vloggers, for example, they like CPM method because they just need to advertise the ad in their blog, and by just displaying the ads in their blog, they will get paid from the marketer. Of course, the payment might not be that high, it could be the minimum payment, but at least you will get the commission from the marketers. If there's any potential customers, click on that link just by clicking. Okay, so that is through click-through rate, CPM, cost per thousand, which works by click-through rate. Got it? Yeah, understand? This is, I would say, this is a little bit technical. If you are not able to catch up, try to listen to this video again and try to go through the reading materials that I've given to you. I'm sure you will be able to understand. Okay, the next online advertisement vehicle would be cost per click. Okay, so cost per click is where advertisers pay every time a user click on their ads. Let us look deeply into how exactly this work and how this one differentiate from the first one, cost per thousand. Okay, cost per click, when a paid advertising term, it is a paid advertising term where an advertiser, the marketer, pays a publisher. A publisher could be a blogger, could be a website owner, could be a vlogger. Okay, remember again, cost per click means a paid advertising term where the advertiser pay the marketer, the publisher, for every click on the ad. Okay, this is called pay per clicks, or PPC or CPC. Okay, both brings the same meaning. Cost per click or pay per click brings the same meaning. Okay, so let us look deeply into this. Cost per click is the amount paid by an advertiser. They will pay to the search engine or internet publisher in general. Okay, where every time, okay, search engine means like Google. Okay, this search engine is widely used in pay-per-click rather than blog or vlog. Okay, so vlog is being used but very minimum under the pay-per-click. Widely the search engine is being used, search engine like Google, Bing, Yahoo and all that. Okay, so what will happen, the advertiser means the marketer, the business people. Okay, they will actually choose a search engine. Okay, and then every time a viewer, okay, a viewer like us, okay, consumers like us, click on the link of the advertisement, this click will transfer the viewer to the advertiser's website itself. Okay, so when this happen, uh okay, let me just, I'm just a bit worried that you'll be confused between the cost per thousand and cost per click. Okay, cost per thousand will happen, okay, let's say if you're a vlogger, you post it in your personal blog, or in your if you post it in your personal social media page. Whereas cost per click will happen when the advertiser or marketers advertise their advertisement in the search engine like Google or Yahoo. Okay, so once the Google and Yahoo already absorb the advertisement, and when viewers like us, let's say we put in the keyword Sunway, okay, or we put in the keyword Apple for example, and the first few result that you can see, there is an ad, in the left side. Okay, there is an ad. So if you click on that ad, then the advertiser will pay the search engine for you clicking that ad, regardless whether that click translate into a sale or not. Okay, and this will happen between the advertisers and the search engine. Okay, so what will happen, this click transfer the viewers to the advertiser's website straight. Okay, people like us, let's say I put in, okay, tomorrow I want to check on Oreo cheesecake, how to bake an Oreo cheesecake, and then I go to Google, I put into the search box Oreo cheesecake recipe. Okay, suddenly there is an advertisement pop out, Oreo cheesecake for 39 ringgit 90 cent from Sakura Bakery, for example. Okay, so I might think, oh, rather than doing it on my own, rather than baking it on my own, why don't I just click on this ad, and when I click on that ad will bring me straight to the Sakura Bakery. Okay, so I can just choose. There might not only be the Oreo cheesecake, there might be a lot of other cakes there, so I have more options to choose. Sometimes some tempted customers like me might choose more than one product to buy. This is the overall objective of pay per click. So when you land on the advertiser's website, okay, whether the potential customer is buying or not, still the advertisers will pay the search engine, okay, for every click that the customer is going for. Okay, and this a variety of tags. Okay, normally this kind of advertisement, pay per click advertisement, there will be a variety of tags. It will be rich media, or it could be a social media ad as well. Okay, where you click and then the advertiser will pay the search engine. Okay, got it? Understand? So that is pay per click. That's how it differentiates CPM and pay per click. Okay, remember again, CPM is more to blogs, vlogs, where you post certain advertisement in your blog or vlog. Pay per click is based on search engine, okay, where the advertisers will pay the Google for putting their ads on top of the search engine result, and once viewers click on that result, on that advertisement, it will take them to the website, the official website of the advertiser, and the advertisers, the search engine will generate money from there. Okay, the third one is PPC. Okay, so sorry, there are different type of PPC. Okay, just give me a moment. Okay, pay per click. Okay, there are different types of pay per click. You know, I told you pay per click, the advertiser will use search engine. Okay, so there are two ways the advertisers will use pay per click. The first way is through what we call as flat rate PPC. Okay, so flat rate PPC is when an advertiser pays the website host only when their ad on the website is clicked. Okay, which means when the earlier explanation I've given to you. Okay, where Google put in the advertisement, customers like us go and click, then only the advertiser will pay search engine. Whereas bid based PPC, bid based PPC is when an advertiser agrees to a contract where they compete against other advertisers in the public auction. Okay, for example, you want to sell biscuit. Okay, maybe you want to sell example coconut biscuit. You are a coconut biscuit baker, and we might have two, three, or even a lot of other coconut biscuit bakers in the market. So what you will do, all of you will bid the auction. Okay, all of you will go for a public auction. You bid based on PPC, and this auction is hosted by the publisher, or normally this auction would be hosted by the advertising network itself. Advertising network here is the Google, Yahoo, and all that. Okay, so the maximum amount an advertiser is willing to pay for a click or a given ad, okay, will stipulate the contract. So this will be used to do an online auction, and those who win, they will get the sales. Okay, so that are two types of PPC. Okay, pay per click. Don't worry, don't confuse yourself too much. Okay, as the types of PPC would not be out for your exam. Okay, but the other types would be out. Yeah, you will be examining on the other types, which is the vehicle. Okay, let's move on to the next one. Cost per action. Okay, this is the a bit difficult one, where most marketers would not go for this, because this will incur more marketers will opt for this, because this will help them to track on the cost. But most advertising company or advertising network would not prefer this. Why? Let's look into it. Cost per action, it means advertisers only pay when a specific action, generally when there is a sale, then only the advertisers will pay the advertising company, or will pay the Google, or will pay the blogger. Okay, so cost per action means online advertising payment model in which payment is made based on sales. Okay, remember earlier? Okay, let's take the earlier let's take the earlier example, the blogger example. Okay, so blogger, you're finding you want to go to UK. Okay, and then there is this coffee shop. You click on that coffee shop, you choose any coffees to buy through online, then only the blogger will get money from the advertiser, then only the blogger will be paid by the marketer. If there's no sales happening there, the blogger would not get the will not get the commission or any money for advertising on their blog. Same goes to search engine. If you click on that particular page, you purchase any item, then only the marketer will pay the search engine. Okay, when there is a sale transaction happen, then only the marketer will pay the search engine or will pay the blogger. If not, the marketer would not pay. Okay, why marketers do this? They want to secure their site as well. You know, doing advertisement is really not cheap. Okay, where you have to pay people on a commission base. Okay, so cost per action advertising generally involve less risk for the marketer, okay, for the advertiser, less risk for the advertiser than the other advertising technique, because you will only pay when you get a lead or when you get a sale. If you are not getting any sales, you will be not paying the search engine and you will be not paying the blogger. This is in a way to protect yourself from any potential eyeballs that won't convert your click into a sale. When there is no, when people click but when there's no sale, there's no profit for you. So you cannot simply pay the advertising company for that, right or not? You cannot simply pay a blogger, or you cannot simply pay a search engine company when you are not leading the sale. So this is another vehicle of online advertisement, cost per action, and generally most of the marketers will opt for cost per action because they want to protect themselves. I get sale, I pay you. I don't get sale, I don't pay you. Even though you put my ad in your page, I still don't pay you. So that is how the cost per action works. Okay, let's recall once again. The first one, the first vehicle is cost per thousand, CPM. CPM, automatically you go into a blog, okay, or you are a blogger, okay, you post a link, an advertisement link in your blog, a viewer or a website user reading your blog, and when the website user click on the advertisement, automatically the advertisers, the marketer will pay the blogger. That's the first one. Second one, cost per click will happen through search engine, not through any bloggers. Generally not through any bloggers. It happened through the search engine, a bigger network system. Okay, where each time when you put in your keyword, okay, there will be this search result on top where there is this word at on your left side. So when that, yeah, this you can actually pay per click is search engine marketing. Yeah, connect that to the search engine marketing. Okay, so the moment viewer click on that advertisement, it will land on the official page of the marketer, and then the marketer will pay the search engine. Okay, that is the second one, cost pay per click. So there are two types of pay per click: flat rate PPC, or another one is bid based PPC, which is based on auction. And the last one is cost per action, where the marketers will pay the search engine or the blogger only if there is a sale, only if the click is transformed into sale, then the marketer will pay the advertising company or the blogger. If not, there's no payment, though the advertisement is in the blog or in the search engine. Okay, so those are the three vehicles of online advertisements. You might find it a little bit technical. Don't worry, don't confuse yourself, don't be so panicked. No, go back and read my reading materials. Still, if you cannot get any of this, immediately look for my help. Okay, don't just keep quiet. Okay, I'm rather willing to help you more. Okay, so but in this lecture video, I will just guide you generally. Okay, go back to the reading material and I'm sure you'll be able to understand further. Yeah, let's move on to the next one, types of display advertising. Guys, this both parts are important. This one, the online advertisement vehicle, very important. This one also very important. You will be tested on both of this. That could be in your midterm test or could be in your final exam. So please pay close attention to these types of display advertising. Okay, so yeah, excited. There are about 5 types of display advertising that we will look at today. Okay, which means what are the platform or how a marketer can sell their product, or what are the best placement of the product that the marketers can go for. Okay, so the first type of display advertising would be remarketing. Okay, remarketing means where you are retargeting your potential customers, and this is normally a very powerful technique which allow you to reconnect with your past website visitors. Okay, let's say you own a sports website or a sports car website. Okay, you might have past visitors who visited your website, but there might not be any sales or there might not be any interest shown, so they might have just left the page. What you can do, you can remarket, you can retarget these people, okay, by coming out with new marketing strategies. You know, this is one crawler in your website called as cookies. Yeah, normally some website will ask you to accept the cookies. Why? Because they can track your visit history to that particular website. Okay, so the moment you accept the cookies, they will have your history, so they will retarget you. Let's say if there's any new marketing strategies that is related to your interest, that particular website advertisers will retarget or remarket. Okay, so how exactly to set up a remarketing advertisement? Let's look at it. Okay, you will need to add a code which is provided by AdWords, Google AdWords. Okay, and you will use cookies here. Okay, and you will use this code across all your website, all the pages in your website. Okay, this code will be given by the Google AdWords. You cannot create the own code. When you register to advertise your product or services through the Google, okay, so Google AdWords will create this code for you. Okay, the next you will create the remarketing list. Okay, where you will tap on the specific segments of your website visitors. Remember, I told you, you will have the history of your website visitors, you will have some data about your website, your past visitors to your website. So you will get this information, and you will start to retarget based on specific segment. Okay, so for example, oh, my phone is gonna die, just give me a moment. Okay, yeah, we are safe now. A little bit more, yeah. Okay, so for example, you can create a list for visitors, okay, who saw a specific product or category in your page. So you can get their data, and then you can retarget them. So finally, you can create a remarketing campaign by using the Google AdWords with various ad targeting for each of your list. So in your list, okay, let's say in your list you will have different type of people who try to find some information about their interests. Okay, like sports car page. Some might come to your page to read about the latest sports car. Some might have visited your page to buy sports car. Some might have visited your page to just check on the equipments or on the new items that sports car has. Okay, like maybe the rim, okay, or a new interior or new exterior of a sports car. So you see, you have different segments of people who's interested in your sports car page. So what you do, you get their data through the Google, and then you use Google AdWords, you retarget them based on their interest. Okay, so after that, the users will visit your site and they will continue to see your brand even after they leave your after they have left your page. They can still see advertisement from your page. Remember, can you just relate this? Okay, let's go to Facebook. Let me give you a very good example so that you can relate. Go to Facebook. Okay, suddenly I'm looking for some bohemian dress. I want to go to a beachside party. I need a beachside party dress. Okay, bohemian dress. So I go into this maybe shopee.com. Okay, I was just clicking, then I see nothing is interesting lah. Okay, let's just leave this page. You left the page. Okay, you close the Facebook. Okay, the next day when you open back the Facebook, there will be other advertisement but with the same title: bohemian dress, bohemian short dress, bohemian long dress. You see, you even though you have left the page, you can still see the advertisement, the same type of advertisement popping out on your Facebook page. This is example of remarketing, where advertisers or the marketers don't want you to forget their product or their brand. So they will keep come back, they will keep retarget you, so that that particular brand goes into your mind and you just will go and convert that into a sale probably. So this is example of remarketing. Okay, where you as a marketer, you want your customers, your potential customers, to continue to see your brand. Okay, where this will build trust and exposure towards your brand and increase the chance of the purchase. So I know I already have in my mind, I want to buy that bohemian dress. Okay, maybe my interest wasn't so much yesterday, but today when I keep looking at it, I might click into it and might look for one. Maybe one might catch my eyes and I could buy one as well. Okay, so this is example of remarketing. You see how brilliant are marketers. You see, they're using all these online methods, okay, to just chase us. Be careful. Okay, let's go to the next one, which is target by website placement. I hope that you get me on the remarketing. Let's go on the second one, which is target by website placement. This is generally the safest and to be known the most effective targeting option. Okay, because it lets you to choose which website that you exactly wants to place your advertisement. You see, sometimes as a marketer, you might just leave the job to search engine companies to decide which website to put in your advertisement. You just pay them, you just tell them your criteria, and they will choose the website. But here you can choose the website, which website you want your particular ads to be on, rather than letting the Google to select the best sites for you. Okay, so you take the authority. For example, if you sell sports equipment, for example, then selecting sites that's related to sports, related to healthy lifestyle, could be your first way toward reaching your interesting buyers. Let's say you are a person who sells healthy snacks, healthy food, so you can choose websites like sports website, nutritious based website. So you can choose websites that is related, that is closely related to your topic. But when you let this job to be done by Google, by just paying them and you say, hey Google, you just select the best website for me and just advertise, sometimes Google will just place your advertisement, maybe not, could just place your advertisement everywhere. That particular website might not be relevant to you as well. Maybe they can just go and put your website into a cosmetic page, for example, could put your advertisement into a cosmetic page, for example, people who's not interested about healthy diet. No. Okay, so you have all the privileges to choose which website you want to place your ad, so that you can generate or you can reach more interesting buyers, and it will bring you closer to transform your advertisement into sales. Got it? So this is target by website, placement. Okay, Next is target by interest. Guys, I hope you can follow me. You are still in the track, yeah? Make sure you are still in the track. This is very important. Again, if you don't understand, look for me, okay? Target by interest, okay, is the third types of display advertising, okay, where it allows you to target visitors based on Google's interest category, okay. And the two type of interest targeting are in-market audiences and affinity audiences, okay. This one is target by interest. The Google will search, or the Google will actually choose the website for you, okay. That is target by interest. So there are two types of interest targeting. The first one is in market audiences, where people looking to buy a product or service very soon, okay, they already get ready with the money, they want to buy the particular product or services, they go into website, they find, okay, they find it, okay, this is good, okay, I'm going to buy it now. So Google knows when people are active in the market, or when people are actively seeking for a particular product in the market for a specific category, okay. This is all done based on their search history and social activity. If you look at a particular person's social activity and search history, let's say if we are interested or we really wanted to buy something, we start to find a lots of information about that particular product in near time. You realize or not, let's say you want to buy a phone, okay, you want to buy an iPhone, you start to find a lot of information, iPhone specification, iPhone quality, iPhone that, iPhone review. So Google will actually gather all this information, it will keep it, and then it will target you based on that activities, okay. That is what we call as in market audiences, where people are looking to buy the product or services very soon. The next type of target by interest is affinity audiences, which means people are just in research mode, but they are not yet into the buying mode, okay. Google will place users in long-term interest. This kind of users, Google will place it under the long-term interest, okay, where based on, some people might just search for some information based on their passion and lifestyle. This one all being done through the keywords that we are typing into this Google, okay. Okay, a very good example, okay, let's say you want to buy a phone, okay, an iPhone, okay. Under the first one, the market audiences, let's say today you find the information, how much is iPhone, the latest iPhone XS, is it, I'm not very sure, sorry, how much is the latest iPhone current price in the market, okay. Then suddenly Maxis advertisement pop up, okay. So this is example of in market audiences, very soon you want to buy. Affinity audiences, you just type, what are the advantages of using iPhone, okay, what are the term life for iPhone, for example. So you are just doing some research here. So when you do that, Google will place you in long term interest base, okay. And each time you go into your search mode, all the information that is related to your topic will pop up, okay. So this is example of affinity audiences. Most of this might sound significant, might sound same, but please know the significant differences between all these, yeah. And the next one is contextual targeting. Contextual targeting is a form of display advertising that just uses keyword to find the relevant website to show your ads on, okay, where this are mainly the use of keyword in the display campaign, okay. When you enter your keyword in that display campaign, okay, Google will scan the content of the web page and select the best one for you, select the one that is most relevant to your keyword, and then it will give you the search result, okay. And targeting is a form of personalized advertising, if you ask me, where it enables Google to appear on relevant sites. It means like based on your keywords. Okay, so how to get started with contextual targeting? First of all, you put in the keywords or your topics, and then you set your campaign to show the ads on the display network. Okay, and then Google will analyze the content on the website and match your advertisement with the keyword and also the relevant website. That's where you will get some information on the website. Okay, for an example, if you're running a local marketing campaign for a coffee shop, okay, you create a pay per click advertisement. Okay, you pay Google, you create the pay per click advertisement. Then if someone who lives nearby is reading a blog about the best type of coffee, your ad might show up in that page, in that article where the person is reading. Okay, so this is example of contextual texting, where Google will play the part inside. Okay, once somebody that is related to your advertisement is reading something about information or trying to find some information that's related to your advertisement, suddenly sorry suddenly Google will pop out the advertisement on the page, maybe in between the article. Okay, so that is contextual targeting. And the last one is topic targeting. Topic targeting allows you to choose specific topic of web page to display on your online advertisement. This one also, Google will select the web page that is related to your chosen topic that will match your advertisement. So topic targeting, you would not have the authority to choose which website to place your advertisement. Google will do the part there. Okay, and this will also work based on keyword. Okay, where it this is based on keyword. For example, a car dealership may want to select maybe auto and vehicle as the keyword, or a prom dress seller want to choose keyword as prom dress, so that their display ads will be shown on the web page that's related to the prom nights, related to the party. So if they wanted to further narrow the targeting, they can also choose subtopics like dresses, princess dresses, party dresses. Okay, so topic targeting, in short, it will go based on keywords, and Google will find the best article that matches the keyword of the viewer. That's it. That's topic targeting. Okay, so these are the 5 types of display advertising which is important for you to know. Okay guys, again, some of this might sound a bit complicated, might sound confusing. If you need me to re-explain to you, let me know. I will do that for you. Okay, provided you read through the reading materials that I've given to you prior to that. Okay, so that's it. Let's just recap. We looked at what is online advertising, and then we looked at online advertising vehicles 3 times. Okay, that would be cost per thousand, cost per click, and cost per action. Okay, cost per thousand, the moment the viewer click on the ad, the marketer will pay the blogger. Cost per click, you will use search engine to advertise your advertisement. Cost per action is only when the viewer click on the link and transform that into a sale, buy any product or services from that particular website, then only the marketer will pay the advertising company or the blogger. Next, we looked at 5 types of display advertising. Remarketing, where you retarget your audiences based on their history search, based on their previous search. Okay, Target by website placement is where you choose. You have all the authorities to choose which website you want to place your advertisement on, and you don't give the authority to Google to choose. Okay. Target by interest is where you target visitors based on Google's interest category. Google have this crawler or inbuilt system where it will put your audiences based on their category or based on their types of interest. So we have two types of audiences here. One, in market audiences, where they are looking to buy your products or services very soon, or another one, affinity audiences, where these audiences are still in the research mode. Okay, where Google will place all these audiences based on their category. Okay. Contextual texting is the use of keyword to find the relevant website to show your ads on. This one is done by Google as well, but you need to come out with the best keyword that matches. Okay, so when the keyword matches, when you enter the keywords in the display campaign or in the search box, Google will scan the content of all the existing web pages and will select one that is relevant to the keyword that the viewer has actually put into. Okay, then the viewer will click into the website and will generate marketing advertisement there. Okay. Next is topic targeting. Topic targeting, Google will choose. Okay, it allows you to choose specific topics or web pages to display on your online ads. Okay, where the Google will select the web pages that is related to the chosen topics. Okay, so these are the 5 types of display advertising that you should know. That's it. We are coming to an end of this session. Okay, I would pose a tutorial question for you. Could be comprehensive questions. Attempt to it. Any issues, do look for me. Yeah, that's it guys. Stay safe and stay happy. Good day. Bye bye.